This reading's going to be for Taurus. Alright. What is Taurus going to be ending with from? Dealing with, ending with. Ending, dealing with something. From June 18th to the end of June. Let's see, June, July, till July 1st. Yes. June 18th to July 1st. The energies Taurus is going to be dealing with, who are the people, the energies they have, the energies that they're going to be dealing with. Alright. Pisces. Virgo. Uranus. Okay, let me read these for you. Oh, I didn't get my glasses. Naughty, naughty. Just to have some eyeballs. Okay, let's do the Pisces first. Not that the glasses help. I gotta have a new prescription. So Pisces, how have you been doing? I hope a lot better since the last time I read for you. Oh, excuse me, not Pisces, Taurus. Since the last time I read for you, Pisces, this is the Pisces you may be dealing with, the Virgo you may be dealing with, or the energies. The intuitive energy of water flows and flows and flows through the changeableness of mutable quality. There is creativity and psychic insight available. Probably hidden in plain sight, the key phrase "I believe" means that you do believe that the answers are out there and that you, by paying attention as only you can, will find them. In this situation, ask, how can I tap into the compassionate heart of the universe? Listen and see with your heart. Pisces energy is very aware of the unseen currents in the world, including the emotions of others. This can be overwhelming. Employ simple, energetic protection techniques and avoid destruction, escapism. Okay, what I'm getting here is you need to take on the energies of Pisces, is what they're telling me. You need to have more compassion. I'm saying you need to have more compassion for people. I'm saying you're not being as compassionate as you should towards your community and towards animals. I'm not saying you're treating them mean. I'm just saying you absolutely having no feeling towards any of them whatsoever. It's really strange. Virgo. Alright, the realistic of Earth creates a stable eye of the storm center in the swirling mutable energy and suggests shutting out all distractions in order to properly analyze the situation. The key phrase "I analyze" clearly states the motivation. In this situation, ask what can be ignored and what must be attended to right now. The details matter. Analyze is a great skill, as it's paying attention to detail. However, taken to an extreme, those gifts can become traps of pettiness and obsessiveness. Avoid being overly critical. What I see here is you making fast decisions and moving on them, but some of the decisions where you're making fast decisions you haven't thought through. This may have already happened. This feels like a past energy. You haven't thought through, and you're getting the repercussions of it. You haven't thought it through. You expected the things to turn out your way, and they did not, because you did not do it the right way. You may be experiencing some karma at this time. If you haven't experienced karma at this time, you need to try as fast as you can to make everything right so you do not experience the karma. Uranus is associated with the primal Greek sky god of the same name. Uranus brings up some powerful human needs, such as the desire for freedom and individuality, as well as push towards a larger vision in humanitarian service. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need to be nicer to some animals, maybe help some animals out. Big thoughts, big insights, and big changes are represented by Uranus. Alright. I'm going to do the angel card now. Spirit, go ahead and give me 3 cards for Taurus. Give them some guidance on what they need to do. Let's put them on each one of these signs here. Each one of these other cards that I have, the 3 laying on the table there. Show them what they need to do. There's 1. Life review. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Yeah, I'm seeing you very imbalanced. I'm seeing you, I mean, it's like you have, like you're a robot. That's what I feel. It's just like you go, do this, do that, in a robot way, not with any emotion in it whatsoever. If you're doing something that doesn't cause you happiness, then you need to change it into things that do cause you happiness. Things that make you smile. Maybe if you have kids, things that make your kids smile. This is what life is about. Nurture. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important to you, right? Or are important to you right now. Oh, 4. Okay, it's the word is way over there. Both activities are important for you right now. That's what I see. You need to bring more emotion in it. Your child, you have a child. Your child is having problems with the way you act, and it is affecting their mental stability, and it's not good. It's not affecting it in a good way, neither. I see problems later on in your child because of the way that you are doing things right now. You need to change that. If you're acting vengeful or telling lies or just anything that causes a bad quality to life or even to your own child's mind, you need to change that. That way Spirit's telling me you're up in your ego. You're up in your ego, and it's all about what you want, and you need to say, go ahead and start saving your child now from their later on in life things. If you change it now, Spirit says, if you change it now and do things good and do things right, and no lies, no deceit, more loving, more emotional, this will help your child on a better path. This is what Spirit is saying. Okay, and 1 here on Uranus. I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Yeah, you're having a problem with that is what I see. You know, it could absolutely, what just come to my mind is it could be something hormonal. A lot of times, you know, it's like a woman after she has a baby. Some of them have postpartum, or all of them have postpartum, but they take it in, everybody takes it a different way. Some of them are detached. And that's what I feel right now, is you are detached. You are detached from anything emotional around you in a good way. I feel you are picking up some bad vibes, and you're carrying them. And you're wanting to carry them. You need to let those go and pick up the good vibes. Do the good. Spirit says do the good. Change it. Don't be so selfish. I'm sorry. Don't shoot the messenger, you know. I'm just telling you what Spirit's telling me. Don't be so selfish. Put more loving emotion in. Your child needs it at this time. Okay, on the bottom of the deck is the Four Swords. Yes, you may need to take a rest. This may help you get a little bit of more emotion. Ground yourself. You need to ground yourself, Spirit says. The Moon in reverse. The Star in reverse. And then, what is that? The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. The Hangman. The Ace of Swords in reverse. The Three of Cups in reverse. And the Seven of Swords up. Yeah, give me 2 for the overall, Spirit. 2 for the overall. 2 for the overall, Spirit. 2 for the overall. Okay. 10 of Wands. And the Tower. Alright. Spirit says to read these to you. We're back in the weight deck. What do we have here? The Moon in reverse and then the Star in reverse. Instability, inconsistency, silence, lesser degree of deception, and error. The Star. Where's the Star? Arrogance, impotence, haughtiness. And then the Six of Pentacles. Desire, cupidity, envy, jealousy, illusion. 10 of Cups. Reversed. Repose of the false heart. Indignation, violence. The Lovers, reverse. Failure, foolish designs, and the Hangman upright. Where's that? Okay. Wisdom, trails. Discernment, sacrifice, intuition, divination, prophecy. Ace of Swords. What's on there? And it is in reverse. Okay, it says the same meaning as upright. Results are disaster. Other accounts say conception, childbirth, arguments, multiplicity. Three of Cups reversed. Expedition, dispatch, achievement, and end. Okay, and the Seven of Swords. Design, attempt, wish, hope, confidence, also quarreling. A plan that may fail, annoyance. Alright, Ten of Wands. A card of many significance, and some of the readings can't be harmonized. I set aside that which connects it with honor and good faith. It is oppression simply, but is also fortunate gain, any kind of success of these things. It is also a card of false seeming, disguise, perfidy. The place which the figure is approaching may suffer from the rods that he carries. Successes solidified And the Nine of Swords follows. And if it is a question of a lawsuit, there will be a certain loss. Okay. And that was the Ten of Wands. Now the Tower. Separate, misery, distress, ruin, indulgence, adversity, calamity, disgrace, deception. Oh, yeah. Four Swords, Four Swords. If you have a knight in the attitude of prayer, at full length upon his tomb, vigilance, retreat, solitude, hermit's repose, exile, tomb, and coffin. Okay. I know the last 2 or 3 readings I had, it has been for a Taurus who has some mental problems. And you're also dealing with a family member of yours that is having some mental problems. I'm getting the same exact reading, pretty much, for the last 2 months. It's been the last 3 or 4 readings. What I see here is I see you having an act of revenge towards someone. It looks like an Aquarius. Looks like an Aquarius, a Pisces, and a Virgo. Possibly all 3. Maybe someone cheated on you. But anyway, you have no love for them. You're worried about them taking your money. You're worried about them taking your money. Where you feel like that you have been in the all spotlight and all, you're the greatest and all. You feel like they have taken that to you and everybody else is looking at them like, oh, and you feel like that is your spotlight. That's the only way I can describe it. I mean, you see it right here in this card. If you look at this card at the angels looking down at the baby and looking around at the baby. And you feel like that's taking away, something is taking, that attention is taking away from you. And I'm saying it's driving you absolutely freaking mad. You have someone here in the spirit world, a male. Could be a father or an uncle or even a grandfather. They're just screaming at you, stop. Stop doing what you're doing. I mean, I see you crumpled on the ground of losing everything and lost everything. And then I see that spirit up there of your relative looking down, and they are also crumbled on the ground and can't believe that you've done all that you've done. They are feeling your pain of what you've done, and if you've done something bad, they can't believe that you've done it because they looked up to you. They were, they were so proud of you. And they'd like to be proud of you again. They're telling me to tell you to do things right. Be good, do things right. Alright, that is only for one Taurus that I'm seeing. For that Taurus that I'm talking about, I mean, I don't know if it's 1 person, 2 person, 10 person, or whatever. But you'll know. Or if you're cross-watching and you have a Taurus that's doing all this, they're also, there's a family it's family members, a brother and sister is what it looks like, that are very mentally ill. absolutely just mentally ill. And they need some help. I don't really see any other family members really tied to them. They may have other family members, but all I see is them two just being so tight, that they don't let anyone else in. It's almost, if you ever, I ain't never gonna have another Taurus look at my videos again, but this is what I'm seeing, and I'm sorry, this is just how I'm seeing it. If you've ever seen those movies to where there's some twins or sisters that act just alike, they do just like one moves, the other moves, but they keep doing evil, that's what I see. And I'm sorry, that's one of the things that I see here. Alright, I get that reading every time. It's gotten me where I just don't want to even read for Taurus anymore. There's another Taurus here. Let me read that moon one more time in reverse so I can get out of this, whatever it is. Hang on just a second. Just give me just a second. This is frankincense and myrrh. So get rid of any bad energies. They use this in the churches. Rid of any bad energies. Oh, that is a bad energy. Alright, now for the rest of you Tauruses. Oh my goodness. One of you is going to have a baby. You don't know yet. You don't know yet is what I'm seeing. That is wonderful. It's something you've been trying for. You haven't been able to get it, and you don't know, but you're pregnant. Yeah, you've been trying for, that's what I see right here. You've been trying for a very long time to have a baby. You've been upset about it, but you're pregnant. You're pregnant, or you're fixing to be pregnant very soon. I'm talking within the month. By the end of July. Okay. And I'm seeing that your lover or your spouse here, they will be so glad when you're actually pregnant, because you're about to drive them nuts. I see. It's like you got them on the timer. I need you here at the house now. I'm ovulating right now. Too funny. Yeah. And they're having to take off work to do these things, and work's getting a little mad at them. They can understand, but work's getting a little mad at them. I actually see the boss man's face like, really? This is like the third or fourth month that you've had to take off, and you're sitting there saying, my wife's ovulating, I gotta go right now. The boss man will be glad when you're pregnant too. That's just put that there. Be careful with your groceries at the grocery store. I'm seeing some of you, with the heat being so hot and everything, when you go to leave, you're forgetting bags. You're forgetting bags at the grocery store. You may even be dropping money on the floor. Okay. For another Taurus. What am I seeing here? Another Taurus, I'm seeing that your child wants you to spend more time with them. Take them to do things. They don't feel like you're spending enough time with them. They're constantly hanging out at the babysitters, hanging out here, hanging out there, and y'all never do nothing. It's like you work, come home. Work, pick up the kids, come home, go to bed, wake up, take the kids to the babysitter, get the kids off the babysitter, come home, lay down, go to sleep, wake up. And the same thing over and over again. I'm saying that they're wanting you to spend some time with them. They're actually at the point of fixing to get very verbal with you about it. Be careful leaving your dogs outside in the heat. I'm seeing you're getting ready to leave for work, and you're leaving your dog outside, and you forgot to give it water, or you're going to forget to give it water. If you have things like this and you have small bowls, it's better to have a couple containers in the winter, or in the wintertime, in the summertime, to fill the dogs, so the dogs can have water. You can fill them up a fresh bowl, but just keep that extra bowl out there just in case, or even extra 2 bowls. I like to keep a couple containers of water in my yard for mine. All right. What else do I see? I'm seeing someone spending a lot of money on scratch-off tickets. Yeah. Looks like a male, and the female is like, what the? You just spent all the money on scratch-offs. Yeah. Possible even the bill money. Alright, let me get over here to these. Yeah, your child wants you to spend more time with them. You work so much, you want that time to rest, but your child needs you to spend some time with them. I see some swimming going on, but doesn't everybody do that in the summertime? Yeah, for the person that's wanting to get pregnant, I see you finally getting pregnant by the end of July. Yep, multiple cards of pregnancy. And it is divinely given. You need to ground yourself and get, what is that? The energy, get all your chakras lined up, and your energy. I'm about to mix up my cards. Where's the other one? Yeah, I'm seeing you very busy, a lot of work. I'm also seeing a fire sign with a lot of emotion. They're very needy. They want some attention. And they look to be like your twin flame. And they're very hot for you. They got a lot of emotion for you. And they let you know it too. They're not holding it back at all. And you're like, yeah. Alright, Taurus, that is your reading for June 18th to July 1st. I'm sorry for the, not sorry for the first part. You know, I'm just reading, don't shoot the messenger. Blessings to y'all.